What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and this is your weekend contest walkthrough. WCW, where the big boys play. Now, Rusty, do you remember the Invasion?
Yeah, terrible storyline. It had so much potential, and it just was a mega flop. But yeah, I remember.
So the Dudleys were never WCW, but they were a part of the Alliance, the WCW ECW Alliance, and that's what we've got going on today. I'm WCW, the outdated guy who still sometimes gets it right, and you're the Extreme Champion from ECW, the edgy one that everybody loves to see bleed.
Nice.
I mean,
Sandman.
There you go. We're
going to try to be as precise and brief as we can on this weekend contest walkthrough. But let me start by saying, Levon, get the tables. Yvonne Dudley returns to this WWE Champions with a new poster and a skill plate. Earn his shards in bags or unlock him at up to 6-star bronze on the prize wall, along with superstar shards and rare skill plates. So we got a showdown weekend, and Lee and I are going to walk you through how to potentially get Yvonne. The schedule is going to start today, Friday, March 8th at noon Pacific. The solo contest goes live. It ends 3/11 at noon Pacific, and we've got a premium showdown showcase that also goes live today if you are one of the lucky ones that pulls Yvonne in the first 24 hours. With the regular showcase, don't ask why you can't do the showdown. Regular showdown starts tomorrow, 3/9 at noon Pacific. For those without Devon on the new Devon on their roster.
I have no Devons. Well, I have the preview right now, but I will have no Devons unless I get this Devon.
Well, you're going to want to get the deal, right? Every $1 spent on WWEChampions.com gives you progress in this contest. And so be checking the portal for the best deals. It looks like here's how the roadmap to recruit Devon is going to be laid out for us. The solo contest has 475 shards. The solo leaderboard, let's just go through the regular. The faction competition is going to have 125 shards. The showdown competition itself will have 100 shards. Limited time tours will have 500 shards. And that'll put us roughly at 1,200 shards for free. But this is a 1,600 shard recruit poster. So those premium shards are going to be 300 in the solo contest, 200 to 4,000 depending on where you finish in the solo leaderboard, and then another 300 shards available in the shop at event milestones. So it's about 800 shards there. So that would subsidize, put you at 2,000. If you maxed everything, you'd have more than enough. Lee, anything to say about the hunt for shards?
No, he's A tier, which typically are 1,600 recruit, which typically are easier to get. But that being said, I struggle personally more getting A tiers than I do the 2,000 shard recruits. I don't have Chelsea Green. I don't have Rock and Roman. I didn't get Mod Undertaker. I mean, a lot of these guys that are showdown characters, I don't end up getting. So adjust your expectations accordingly. However, theoretically, and under this new structure, they said there's going to be more shards available in the month of and in the month after. So theoretically, this is an easier recruit than most.
Okay. Well, check this out, Lee. For those who may not be as keen on recruiting Devon, everyone out there seems to be wanting to get those collectibles. We've got a new mug going live. Get the tables blue mug, and so that is going to be, it says, in the free milestones this weekend, and so you're going to want to get that mug because the bags and the milestones from the what do we call that? I mean, I'm still thinking like the Christmas cards, the VHS tapes. Well, it's mugs this month.
Yep, I like them.
So we're going to have a contest. Solo contest. Pulls really help you get points in that. Your first get the tables loot coin is going to get you 1,700.
170K.
170K. There it is. 170K for your first coin, 17K for each additional coin. And if you pull them in the first 24 hours, you'll get 1 million solo contest points. Those are
And
going to give
exclusive
you
access to the limited time tour and Showdown that you will not get otherwise. So don't ask why it's there and you can't do it.
the loot is so good in that. Like if you, I mean, if you pull the chase in the
Oh yeah,
first day, like the rewards are
really good.
exponentially better.
Yeah.
But the reward highlights, there's going to be chests, there's going to be bags, there's going to be prize wall medallions, and a mug. So this is what we're going to be collecting incrementally throughout this contest. The premium showdown, for those that do grab Devon, it looks like it's got the offensive slot 1 is where he will be required for all leagues. There will be no slot 2 requirement. So you're probably going to want to put whatever your best link or whatever your best partner is there. And then your defense, Lee, this is a weird one. Any reality era is
Well, it's
required on
because
defense.
Devon is reality era. So
What is the reality? I mean, I'm just trying to even think. Who is reality era?
the Bellas,
Maybe?
Hurricane. Well, Hurricane. I don't remember if he's listed as ruthless or reality, but I think he's
Okay.
reality. William Regal, a few others.
Oh, okay. So there are some good ones there.
Yeah.
Reward highlights are going to be super good, like we told you. There's going to be just prize wall medallions. It's the best way to get stuff off the prize wall is to get a buku medallions. It's 6-star silver tokens. For the rest of us, without Devon in the first 24 hours, our showdown is going to look like this throughout the weekend. We're going to be climbing leagues, and there's going to be some CSS. There's going to be 4.2 million solo contest points at stake here.
4,2.
Yeah, 4,2. It's French Canadian.
4,2.
Once you collect all available solo contest points from milestones, you can continue scoring for extra rewards in each milestone. Earn special Get the Table Showdown cases and get the shard loot coins. Okay, let's look at our requirement. I'm liking what I'm seeing because in offensive slot 1, it's open. So that's a very generous and use your best, right? And defensive slot 1, showboat all the way down. The good news for those that have Devon is essentially the showboat killer. So that might be a really good thing with those requirements. And let's see. The points, we're going to let you look at the point chart. I don't see anything abnormal, but it usually takes a long time. So we're going to kind of fast forward. Your CSS, though, you've got multiply gems, Usos, Acolytes, Xavier Woods, King Woods. Come on, I've got him. But then it's like Acro R-Truth is CSS, Wade Barrett, the trickster Wade Barrett, Lord William Regal, the Blue Blood. These are tight, dude. Muscle Man Bray.
Don't have him.
That's some really top shelf CSS for this showdown. So that one might be tough. And yet, as you climb the ladder, you're going to get medallions, cases, chests, and loot coins. There's going to be a faction competition happening as well, where you can also get so your pulls count in the faction competition, your Devon shards that you recruit count in the faction competition. As a faction, cross break gems that you break, your own cross break gems count towards the faction and actually give you the most points. And then health packs are going to be counting with a total of 12 million faction points. And so if you've got a cross gem break showboat or open person, might be one to use in the showdown outside of the CSS. You're going to get shard loot coins and table bags. Anything to say about the showdown itself, Lee?
No, I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward now. I do like that they're starting to incorporate, whether it's in the faction or the solo events, these kind of gemolition derby aspects that we like so much of like, hey, break this number of gems. Like, it gives you something to do, especially if you don't have William Regal or, don't get Devon or whatever.
I'm trying to think. Was that what Rockin' Roman did? Was Rockin' Roman?
He has cross-break gems, yeah.
Cross-break gems.
I don't have Rockin' Roman.
Yeah. Sorry, salt in the wound. Limited time tours are also going to go live, And the tours, it looks like we're going to get a tour today at Reset. It's going to have normal, hard, and hell mode. The CSS, it looks like those are okay, so that's a challenge tour. So that's one match. Normal, you'll have to have a modern, hard mode, attitude era, hell mode, any showboat. But there's also CSS to get both the top and the bottom rewards. So Kofi Kingston, Power of Positivity, Xavier Woods, Power of Positivity, Big E, Powerhouse of Positivity, Kofi Kingston, Against All Odds, Xavier Woods, King Woods. Oh my goodness. And then the hard,
those ones are
any Eddie Guerrero, any Lex Luger, Hell Mode, King Woods, Eddie Guerrero, LWO, and Lex Luger, Wolfpack. Those are, they sound like pretty challenging challenge matches.
Lex Luger Wolfpack with his sub. I mean, when he came out, his sub was top of the meta. It's not anymore. But, you know, anybody that you can control with a sub, you can eventually beat. So, you know,
true.
You got that.
Yeah.
Woods isn't bad.
Right. So. Outside of the challenge, there's also going to be a tour. It's called the New Day Tour. And it's going to have modern era requirements and basically all of your New Day. Except, you know who I don't see here as the CSS is the mini faces of Big E. I don't see him there. And that's probably my best New Day superstar.
Well, if you have King Woods, you should be building King Woods anyway for his coaching ability. So
true.
So he should be 5-star gold no matter what on your roster.
Not yet, and there's no coin and TP events to incentivize me bringing him up early. So now I'm in a holding pattern with everyone until the next talent up. So there's also going to be an early recruitment tour for Devon for those of you that get him. Saturday is going to be a acrobat tour, and it looks like it's Kyrie specifically, a Kyrie tour. Sunday is going to be Back to Reality. Oh, there goes Rabbity. Choke. Okay, so Back to Reality tour. It's going to have Happy Corbin, the Big Bad Wolf, Wade Barrett, and Triple H as the CSS. Sorry about that, Eminem there. And then Sunday, Levon, get the tables. And that is a 6-star requirement or 6-star CSS.
Yep.
Highlights from the tour, medallions, bags, and chests. So pretty much across the board, the rewards are the same by scale. I'm seeing the prize wall here.
Lee's favorite things in game.
Yeah. Speaking of salt in the wound, the prize wall is where you'll be able to find the skill plate. Devon specs. Wherever you make 6 or more color turn gems, increase all of your gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. Pretty cool plate, especially if you have Devon. Also, content creators have been releasing other superstars this plate works well on. You remember any of those, Lee? Oblivion?
Yeah, Trick Live, yep, would be one of them for sure. I mean, it's anybody who creates color turn gems, so you can start to go down the list. Even some of your older characters like your AJ Styles and stuff will benefit from it. But Sir Zoro, I haven't gotten to see it yet, but I just saw it pop that Sir Zoro has this is the best character for this, so check that out. Goldie did one with Oblivion, so check out some of the other content creators. And yeah, maybe we'll play around with that on the stream tonight.
Let me tell you what I think's bonkers right now is I'm looking at the cost of that plate. Now, of course, these numbers are in a test environment. They're subject to change. But the cost of Devon's skill plate from this screenshot says $25K, and yet the Shades of Roman is $40K? What? Same thing with the Chelsea's entitlement plate, $40. All that to say, that's a interesting that the brand new plate would be significantly less than the plates that had come out for other Showdown superstars. And I don't have the boss plate, but at 5K, maybe that's within reach. I don't know. Maybe. I always get my hopes up for like the low items. But the blue bomber plate, if you don't have it and you have 1,200. So it looks like that'll all be, go ahead.
Sorry, here's my challenge or just clarification with prize wall stuff like this too, because similarly, like, you know, we have been spending 1 mega pull basically each weekend for our streams for content and stuff like that, and even with a lot of the CSS and even with a mega pull involved, typically on a prize wall, anything that's above 3 4,000 is out of reach completely. Like, so
Yeah, we're
these
bottom shelf
20,000,
shoppers for sure.
yeah, these 20,000, 25,000 ones, realistically, you're probably like, you need to set your proper expectations so that it doesn't hit as hard on the back end. You're probably getting, the high bonus chance straps, the star fragment cases. The blue bomber is definitely probably within reach for most people, and then maybe the boss time plate. But for for 90% of the community, the rest of the prize wall just doesn't even exist. It's
Is the
just
boss time plate any good? I'm
yes.
just asking. Is it good on
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame HBK? That's what I was looking at. Like it would
I don't
help
know. I don't have
his.
Hall of Fame HBK or a boss plate. I did have a boss plate back when you could shred them. I shredded that and the all heart. I recently got the all heart plate back, so maybe this is my time to totally redeem myself and get a boss plate again.
Toby, why are you the way you are? All right. Some of the things we're going to see on the prize wall. Of course, this might be subject to change, but you have a chance to get Devon himself, right? You can get his strap, you can get his plate, Shades of Rain plate, Barber's shop plate, Barber's Blades plate for Hall of Fame Brutus, Chelsea plate, the Princess's Flaming Glove skill plate, Boss Time plate, Rockin' Roman shard. There you go, Lee. Rockin' Roman shards. Come on,
I
Chelsea
am
Green
looking at
shards.
that. I'm 200 away from Rockin'
Farouk
Romans.
Acolyte shards.
I'm only like 50 shards away from him.
Wolfpack Luger shards.
Yeah.
Reality era straps, strap parts, star fragments, acrobat token bundles, and coins. There's going to be something for everybody. It just may not mean something good for everybody. 6-star silver loot and briefcase. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Hey, let me just say, I've done this at the end of our videos, our weekend contest walkthrough videos. And out of the last 3 weeks of this, get an extra chance at 4-star gold Devon Dudley, get the tables in our forum giveaway. In the 3 of the last 4 weeks of forum giveaways, I have known the recipient of the forum giveaway, which means it's probably our viewers. It's probably the Champions Chat viewers that are winning these plates because of our emphasis on the forum giveaway, which means if you just heard me say that, you have a higher likelihood of getting Devon from the forum than you do in the showdown.
Interesting.
So this is a game of odds, isn't it? It's a game of chance. It's a game of skill. It's a game of spending. And it's a game of just working the odds. Work the odds. Give your constructive feedback on this contest at the end of this contest on the forum. And if you click the blog, it'll take the link to, oh, I just saw those hearts shoot out of your chest. I love you too, Lee. And I love seeing our friends and our fans. I don't know if we call them fans, but our viewers and our subscribers, we want you to have the best chance of getting the best loot. And that's really why we make this contest. So I can't guarantee that you will win, but I can guarantee the odds of you winning are significantly higher if you actually enter the forum contest. Right?
That's right.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Quote Michael Scott. Wayne Gretzky.
Michael Scott. Well, Rusty, why don't you take us out on that note?
Guys, come on, enter the forum giveaway. Like, just do it. And to say, we want you to have a great showdown weekend. We hope your quest for Devon is lucrative, and we hope that the sun is shining on you somewhere around the world today. And we'll see you next time on our weekend contest walkthrough. Champions Chat out.